To show you how to do some object removal in Photoshop. And the main tool that we're going to be using, sorry, I'm switching over to a microphone here. The main tool we're going to use is the Clone Stamp tool. So the Clone Stamp tool is hiding in here. You might see the Pattern Stamp tool as well, but we're going to go with Clone Stamp. And I'm going to zoom in. And basically what the Clone Stamp tool does is it takes an object from one place and moves it to another. So I can take the grass right here, and the idea is I want to get rid of the chair. So I'm going to take the grass from over here and I'm going to move it on top of the chair. The first thing I'm going to do is hit Control J, and this will duplicate my layer. That way if I mess up on this layer, the original's always hiding underneath. And I'm going to roll over to the place that I would like to pick up the grass from. And I'm going to hold down the Alt key. And now you can see that the brush has changed, the brush head. And while I'm holding down the Alt key, I'm going to click on the spot I want to pick up from. Now, that looks like grass. If I wanted to pick up from the hand, I would do Alt click, and then it would give another hand. But I'll undo that because right now I only want to choose the grass to cover this thing up. So I like to choose the grass or something on the same plane. It looks about the same. This grass is getting a little bit blurrier, so I'm going to choose this one right here. And now I'm just painting it on. I'm not holding Alt or anything down anymore. And I am painting this so that it goes away. Now, something funny you can see sometimes is that it repeats the grass, and that can look a little bit funny. So I like to just choose different areas of grass to cover with. And then I'll take some from here, and I'll take some from here. And I like to take it from different places to make it look more realistic. I'm going to get as close as I can to her. And if it does something like that, because it's picking up over here, again, I'm just going to Alt click in this section and I'll start filling that in. Now, when I get really close to the pants, I don't want them to look blurry like this on the side. It would look strange. It doesn't look right. You can see that the pants have a sharp line right there. So I'm going to get as close as possible. And then for that last tiny little strip, I'm going to change this brush from a hard brush or soft brush to a hard brush. And I'm just going to go in and I'm going to make sure that the line right there just beside the pants is nice and solid, but I can't see that I drew a harsh line right there. Whereas if I went like this, you're probably going to see that it can't blend, right? So you do need a soft brush for most of this, but when you get right next to the pants there, you'll want to use a hard brush. And basically, you're just going to keep going around until you are complete. And if you want to see your progress, you can go right here and you can see what you've done. If you're happy with the results, then you can just save your work, file, save as, and you're going to save it as a Photoshop file, and that will keep your layer on top of here just in case, and you were done.